everybody? Top of the morning. Happy Thursday, right? It's Thursday morning, bright and early. Now it's not as early as usual, right? It's not as early as usual. And we're not on the treadmill. We are actually in the office, right? We are in the office today. Um, Switch things up a little bit, man. Switch things up a little bit this morning. It's actually warm today. It's gonna be like 50 degrees. So finally here in Kansas City, we probably get the snow to melt a little bit. So I switched it up, man. Did my morning workout like lifting, right? So I need to get back to lifting, getting stronger, doing some of those things, right? So it's like walking in the morning is cool, but I like getting my lift in the morning, right? That raw dog. Nah, bro, DMV, I'm not late, bro. I'm not late at all, man. Like I was saying, I was please God no Robert Saleh. Go Chiefs, do Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? Let me see, where's my Chiefs? You know what I'm saying? Got my Mahomes. Nah. Funny story about that. I'll tell you in a minute. But nah, I was saying, I didn't do the walk and talk this morning because here in Kansas City it's like 45 degrees, 50 degrees, so it's warm out. And what I did instead of walking on my treadmill, I actually lifted, man. I had to get my pump in. Like I said, when it's warmer, typically I lift in the mornings and I might do my cardio like midday, like go for like an afternoon walk or evening walk, right? So I switched it up. Now I switched it up and did my lift. And I don't think y'all want to see me in there pumping iron, spitting chalk and shit, unless y'all want to. Man, maybe like one day, like this summer or something, when it's kind of dead season, I might just go live when I'm in the gym, lifting, clanking heavy weights, and I'm spitting and shit. If y'all really want to see that, man. But I didn't do the walk and talk this morning. Like I said, I want to get back to lifting, making that a priority. And what's been happening, bro, is like I do the walk and talks with y'all, right? And then it's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym in the evening. But I get in the gym in the evening, man. I have 1,000 different phone calls. I have 1,000 different things. My phone is blowing up. Like my music, like I guess it's like I can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I was in the gym and my phone just started ringing off the hook and people were calling and texting, I'm like, nah, 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 nah. You know what I'm saying? So decided to get my lifting in the morning, and I still got time, right? Getting up early, you know what I'm saying? I ran a mile, so I went and knocked out my mile this morning. My knee felt good, man. For those of you know, I did something to my knee. I'm not sure what the hell I did. It's probably when I played basketball, but I really couldn't run. And I love to run. Like typically, I run like 3 miles every day, right? That's always been my thing. So I ran a mile this morning, lifted. I felt good, man. Had my gallon of water, so I'm already up, rocking and rolling. Now I'm gonna go because it's supposed to be nice out today and I can manage it. So that's why I switched it up. Jeremy, you live in Kansas, bro. That's awesome. I live in Wichita. That's where I'm from, bro. I'm from Wichita. I'm from Wichita, West High, man. West High, So I was not born, but I lived in Wichita, grew up in Wichita. Went to Allison Middle School, Wichita West, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm familiar with West Wichita, man. My guy Ro, what's going on with you, bro? Tim, what's going on with you, bro? Tim says, Rooney, you there? Rooney Rule, you get overnight. Jerry's mindset, I'm sure. Hey, man, at the end of the day, bro, Jerry Jones, stop making it so difficult. Like, stop. What the Joneses and Jerry Jones needs to do is just put me on retainer, right? Cut me a little cool little check, and they can just interview me every year for a Rooney Rule. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me a little cash app, little gift card to the pro shop, and just interview Jay Tuck and say, hey, we interviewed Jay Tuck for the Rooney Rule. I'll just satisfy the Rooney Rule for all these NFL teams because you're not seriously going to hire no Leslie Frazier. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to hire Leslie Frazier. And honestly, I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm just being me. And it's just, yeah, Tuck. If I was a Leslie Frazier, right, or one of these coaches, or a Marvin Lewis, I'm not taking no interview, bro, with you, bro. Like, it's just a waste of time. Like, you're not gonna hire me. Like, if I'm Marvin Lewis and Jerry Jones calls me, bro, I'm not picking up, bro. Like, for what? For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not. I appreciate it, dog, but why? You know what I'm saying? Um, I think the interest is real for Saleh beyond just satisfying the Rooney Rule. Now, Robert Saleh, I would say this is a little bit different, right? But when it comes to Robert Saleh, funny, I guess I saw online, right? He qualifies for half the Rooney Rule. Like, what I was saying, you gonna do half the Rooney? Like, dog, get rid of the Rooney Rule, bro. Like, get rid of it. Me personally, as a black man, they're probably gonna clip this and like Jay Tuck says they should get rid of the Rooney Rule, bro. I don't want you interviewing me just to check a box. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to interview me just because you have to check a box, right? Interview me because you think I'm qualified for the position. Don't waste my time, right? So I like get rid of it, right? I know it's like affirmative action in the corporate world. Like, bro, don't interview me just to meet a quota, bro. Interview me because you think I'm actually one of the best candidates for the actual job, right? Tucky had me tripping with that yesterday stuff. Don't put that on X, man. Bro, we are Chiefs Kingdom up, man. Red Kingdom. Red. Now it was funny, right? So it was funny. I got this Chiefs what is it, like a beer holder, can cooler, whatever, right? So back when I was in the office, we used to do this thing called like Secret Santa, right? It was like the Secret Santa, and we did this thing. It's like I forgot what it's called, like the Secret Elephant or some game, like some Christmas game, right? And so you get a gift, right? And then someone else kind of goes to their drawing, and their number comes up, and you get a gift, and you can always swap people's gift out and different stuff like that, right? So when I was in the office, you guys know I was in finance, man. You know what I'm saying? I was a wealth planner for one of the biggest firms in the world, right? Worked with a lot of Fortune 500 companies, a lot of investments, all that stuff, right? So there's a lot of money in our office. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people make a lot of money, right? So one of my coworkers, like this is like back when like they were first coming out, he bought like this $900 like drone, like this video drone. This video drone that was, you know what I'm saying, it could do all sorts of stuff. Like it was we had white elephant, that's what it's called, right? So he bought like this $900 like drone, right? And I was at the end, you know what I'm saying? I was at the end and I was like, yo, I'm gonna get that drone. So boom, I get the drone. And I'm like, all right, there's only two people left. They're kind of older. They're not gonna want this drone because they don't know how much this drone really costs. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how much this drone really, really costs. So I got the drone. Yo, I'm about to get this drone. I'm like, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like a kid on Christmas with this white elephant thing at work, right? Got the drone. Next person gets a prize, gets a gift. It's like a bottle of like bourbon, like a $500 bottle of bourbon. So they're good, right? Then the last person, they open the gift, and it's this Chiefs it's like this Chiefs can cooler, and it's like a Chiefs like gift shop, like a gift card to the pro shop for the Chiefs, right? So they draw it, right? And I'm just like, all right, boom. My guy Steve, he's a Chiefs fan. So we are good. I got the drone. The person after me got the bottle of alcohol, and the Chiefs fan got the cooler, and he got the gift card to the pro shop. What does he do? What does he do, y'all? He comes over and snatches the goddamn drone and gives me this and a gift card to the Chiefs pro shop. I was hurt. I was hurt. I was hurt, bro. I was hurt because I had that drone because they know everyone at work knew I was a Cowboys fan. So it was ha key to give Jay Tuck, the only Cowboys fan in the office, the can cooler with Pat Mahomes on it and a pro shop, Chiefs pro shop gift card. And where I end up doing it, giving it to one of my friends who's a Chiefs fan, because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, I was sickly. I was sick, bro. That was a $900 drone. Bro, I was always thinking like the content I was about to get with it, flying it, you know what I'm saying? All sorts of I was hurt, bro. I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, bro. So yeah, this is how I ended up with this Chiefs cooler. I didn't have this thing. This is like damn near from almost like Pat's rookie year. Like it's like young Pat, you know what I'm saying? And it's been sitting in my desk here in my office, bro. But yeah, Bugsy, I'm not going to Chiefs Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It was a funny joke, right? But it was funny, right? On Twitter, I put that joke out there that I was switching to becoming a Chiefs fan. And the Chiefs fan, man, hey, Cowboys Nation, I tell y'all this, right? Hey, y'all better show me some love because they was inviting me to their tailgate. I had people DMing me to their tailgate. They were saying if I needed tickets to the game, they got me. You know what I'm saying? My followers boosted up like almost 300 followers on Twitter. Cheese Kingdom knows how to make somebody feel special. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, Cowboys Nation, hey, y'all better put some respect around my name, or me and Mike McCarthy might both dip. But yeah, man, I got this instead of my damn drone, bro. Um, yeah, I thought I saw my dog Boss in here. Boss, listen to the fan now. Listen to the fan now. Now, Boss, you my dog. Boss Cowboy, you my brother. You know I'm not listening to no damn 105 through the fan. I'm not. I don't give a damn what they talking about. I'll catch it later, right? I'll catch what they talking about when you talk about it. I ain't spending my work day listening to no 101. Man, salute to all them, bro. I ain't doing that. Don't go robbing any banks. You hear me, bro? Nick, I'm good, bro. That's why I told Chiefs fans, listen, man, I ain't gotta rob no banks to go to games. I get my own way. I get my own ticket. Now, funny thing, right? Me and Dez are actually pulling up to the Chiefs playoff game this weekend, Saturday. Like surprising some people. But it's like, hey, Chiefs fan, I ain't gotta rob no banks. I use my own money for parlays. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I can scout the draft. I can do mock drafts, and I'm on Chiefs radio every Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's an easy crossover. What up, J Tuck? What's going on with you guys? You're going to be the next one to have an Amazon show robbing banks. Tuck being a KC fan. Nah, bro. I know I ain't gonna rob no banks, but that show was crazy. I mean, it was crazy, bro. And the crazy thing about dude, I've met him a lot of times. Like I've seen him at games, I met him at games. Like he was like, for us, it was like if we found out Mike Tagg was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like the Mike Tagg for the Kansas City Chiefs. You see what I'm saying? But it was like, bro, like you were literally knocking off banks. You know what I'm saying? Robbing banks to go to Chiefs games and placing parlay. Like, bro, it's a crazy story. Chiefs fanaholic. He was living like some GTA. He was living GTA 6. You know what I'm saying? He was living GTA 6. All right, that's something I'm going to do on GTA 6. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do when I play GTA online. I go to the casino. I rob the casino, right? I rob the casino, then I switch my clothes and I go and bet all that money at the same casino I just robbed. You know what I'm saying? Like for y'all GTA players, that's my favorite thing to do when I'm bored on a Friday night or a Saturday night. I just rob stores, rob banks, rob casinos, and then go gamble the money. He was doing that in real life. Jay Tuck, sir, Law Nation saw your KC post and knew you were joking. So a lot of people don't understand, right? That post that I did, there was actually a Cowboys fan. What's up, my dog Lou takes in the building? There was a post that a Cowboys fan did like 4 or 5 years ago. He's a cool dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Envy. He's a cool dude, right? But he did that and went over to the Chargers, right? So he posted that letter on Twitter that he was leaving the Cowboys and he was going over to the Chargers. Like, bro, can you imagine me saying I'm not going to no longer be a Cowboys fan and I'm a bandwagon and I picked the Chargers, bro? Like, you just going from the Cowboys to the Cowboys light. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to leave a team, if I'm going to leave the Dallas Cowboys, I'm going all in. I'm going for the win. I'm not leaving for the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like me. I won't say that, but I have friends who like they'll get a divorce from their wife, and then their new wife looks just like their old wife. Like, bro, like I'm great. I'm great. I'm saying, like, I'm saying, upgrade, bro. You gonna divorce your wife and get someone who looks exactly like your ex-wife, talks like your ex-wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, just upgrade. So if I was to ever, and I'm never gonna leave this stupid ass franchise, right? If I was gonna leave the Cowboys, I'm upgrading. I'm upgrading all the way to the top, bro. I'm not doing a team that's in a rebuilding mode. I'm not doing a team that's ascending. I'm going straight to the top. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be a bandwagon fan for another team that's like me going and say, I'm gonna leave. I'm no longer a Cowboys fan. I'm now a Bills fan. Hell no, dog. Yeah, I saw the Chargers fan post. Yeah, he's a cool dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish him well. It was just a joke. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are like, Tuck, you type like, bro, I'm not typing all that up. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't type that up, man. Nobody believes you a diehard Cowboys fan for life. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, Red Kingdom was treating me good, man. You know what I'm saying? They treat me good, man. So I might start dropping some Chiefs content. Um, did you send it to your mom, bro? My mom was pissed. My mama Tuck, she called me. I posted the text. Like, she was like, what is this? I ain't raised you to be like that. You're not gonna be no Chiefs fan. You know what I'm saying? I better not see you no Chiefs gear. Um, so yeah, like funny story, right? You know what I'm saying? So my wife, right? You know, she's a teacher, right? The biggest fight, well, there's two biggest fights. She won't care if I tell y'all this, right? One of the biggest fights me and my wife ever have gotten into in our life, right? You know what I'm saying? And we don't fight much, right? That's my best friend, right? Is when the Chiefs went to the first Super Bowl, right? They're getting ready for the first Super Bowl, right? And it was Spirit Day at school. It was Red Friday. It was like, hey, represent your team, right? So she's a teacher, right? And my son went to the school, right? So I'm getting ready for work, not paying attention. And she's like, all right, bye, bye, babe, love you, love you. I'm like, all right, love you too. And I just happened to look, and my son, J Tuck Jr., the heir to the throne, has on a Chiefs hoodie. Oh, I lost it. Oh, I was like, oh no, 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 sir. No, sir. My wife had on a Chiefs sweater, and my son had a Chiefs hoodie on. And I'm like, well, it's Spirit Day for the Chiefs. I mean, I don't give a damn, bro. just like those kids who their parents said they can't celebrate Halloween because they don't believe in the religion, or they don't celebrate Christmas at school because that we gonna do the same thing. My son, J Tuck Jr., the heir to the throne, little young T'Challa, is not about to walk around school in no Chiefs gear. I was pissed. I was pissed. And she's like, well, I'm like, no, he can wear his cowboy stuff to school. If it's Spirit Day, it's Spirit Day for all teams. Go put that Witten jersey on. Go put that Witten jersey on right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. No, sir. Not no, no, sir. Not the heir to the throne. You know what I'm saying? So that was one fight that we had. And the other fight that we had was funny. Like, I had this bake sale for like we'll get back to the Cowboys shit, but at this point, Cowboys, right? We had this bake sale at work. I was doing this big bake sale for breast cancer awareness, right? And so we were kind of doing a bake sale at work and throughout the city. And my wife, she bakes, like she always wanted to own her own bakery. Like when it comes to cakes and pies, like that is what she does. Like she be whipping up shit all the time, right? So I was like, hey, we're having this big bake sale. It's for a cause, it's for a charity. Can you cook up some stuff for work, right? So my wife stayed up all night and like she like made these cupcakes that was amazing, red velvet, like all different flavors. Like she slaved over this, made it to perfection, right? She's texting me right now. All right. So she made all these different cupcakes, right? Bang, right? Perfect, perfection, like over like 200 cupcakes. So I'm downstairs playing video games at night, what I'm saying, just doing what I do normally, right? And so she says, all right, the red cupcakes in the red tubs, those are the ones you don't need to take to work. Those are the ones I messed up on. Those are just for the house and the kids. You leave those there. The blue tub, those are the ones that are ready to go. They're all packaged up. They're all pretty. You know what I'm saying? They're good to go, right? Okay, yeah, babe, got you. Love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Woke up the next morning. What tub do y'all think I grabbed and took to work? What tub do y'all think I went to work and grabbed when I was rushing in the morning? I grabbed that red tub. You know what I'm saying? I grabbed the red tub, took it to work, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking. I said a bunch of guys don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So I grabbed the red tub that was full of the ones that were supposed to just be for the house. You know what I'm saying? The ones that were messed up, right? Took them to work, put them out there on the desk, right? All the co-workers, all the people in the community came by, still donated, still ate the cupcakes. Everything was good, right? Everything is good. We raised so much money. I got to go on the news and talk about breast cancer awareness. My team raised the most money for breast care awareness. I got some stuff from work, right? So I'm cool. I'm feeling good. I was on the news. Everything's good. So I come home, I'm chilling, I'm downstairs doing my thing, and I heard, what the did you do? And I'm just like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why is she? So I thought she was maybe talking to the kids or whatever. Bro, what is going on? She was like, I specifically told you to take the blue cupcakes, not the red ones. And I was just like, oh. She's like, do you not remember? I was like, she was like, those were throwaways. Like, those were like melting frosting and all sorts. Like, why would you take those? I was just like, I was, my bad. My bad, bro. But they all sold. And it's like, I mean, she was living. I have never seen my wife on 10, man. I was in the doghouse over those damn cupcakes. But now we had a whole house full of like, pretty neatly designed cupcakes. But I was like, I forgot, bro. It was in the morning. I wasn't paying attention. I messed up. You know what I'm saying? So I was on makeup duty for that, man. So funny story, man. Those are like the two times my wife has ever flipped. Or well, me and her like fight, but she flipped shit for me grabbing those wrong cupcakes, and I messed up. But they still sold out. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, people don't care. Guys don't care, bro. Like if we buying cupcakes, we're not gonna say, oh, well, look at the frosting, the detail in this. We don't care, bro. We don't eat a cupcake for lunch, eat it, and get back to work. Like we're not looking at all the design and details. But she had like little pink like breast cancer ribbons, like design and detailed and all sorts of. You know what I'm saying? That was my bad, man. So I had to do some making up for that one. But I was in the doghouse for weeks over them damn cupcakes, man. So no Chiefs fan, no Red Kingdom. But getting back to Robert Saleh, right? I feel like Robert Saleh is a decent coach, right? Decent coach. We know what he was at in New York, right? We know the situation. Now, here's the funny thing, right? If let's say we were to hypothetically hire Robert Saleh, then now are we getting all of Aaron Rodgers throwaways? Like we getting all of Aaron Rodgers throwaways and Mike McCarthy and Robert Saleh, like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So everyone who Aaron Rodgers kicks to the side just becomes a head coach in Dallas, right? But I like his defensive philosophy. I like his toughness. Is he head coach material? For Dallas, I don't know. I haven't seen enough to make me say, you know what I'm saying, he had time in San Fran, but I don't know, right? But what really piqued my ears up and perked my ears up when I heard them interview Robert Saleh is he's a defensive coach. Well, why would we hire a defensive coach or a coordinator candidate if we already have Mike Zimmer? Right. So the first thing I thought, okay, so what does this mean for Zim? Right. What does this mean for Coach Zimmer? I haven't talked to any players specifically about Coach Zim. Um, and I mean, I haven't talked to them about that specifically because I was asking about Mike McCarthy the other day, but it feels like Coach Zim might be out. So it might be a situation where we're losing Mike McCarthy and also Mike Zimmer. Because why would you interview a defensive minded coach if you're already thinking that Coach Zimmer was going to return, right? So, it might be a situation where Coach Zim's like, listen, bro, I'm older. I got me a young baddie. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get married. Hey, like I said, beach shoes and blue shoes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Zim, I am not gonna knock you, bro. You done did more than enough. You know what I'm saying? You done did more than enough. Put it on your beach shoes and chew on some blue chews and enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I fully understand it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe Mike Zimmer came in last year as a favor for the Cowboys because we were stuck and kind of got blindsided by Dan Quinn and we were kind of grasping for straws. So maybe Zim was like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna stick around long. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stick around long, right? So it sounds like you're saying, Ro, I think he might be retiring. He might be retiring, considering retiring. So then now that puts us in two fully different conversations, right? Hey, beach shoes and blue shoes, bro. Like you're saying, y'all see Coach Zimmer's fiance. Hey, hats off to you, broski. Hey, hats off to the Bill Belichick's, you know what I'm saying? The Coach Zimmers, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, get you a young baddie, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Um, Good coach teaches and practices basics. Yeah. So I said he's a good foundational coach, right? Do I think he's prepared to deal with the lights, the glitz, the glamour, the distractions of the Dallas Cowboys? No, because I don't think he handled it well in New York, right? So for a head coach, no. DC, I'm all for it. If you're thinking about retirement, then you are retired. Facts, right? Facts from Jesse Holly, right? Facts. And so that's one of the things. So for a DC standpoint, I would say yes for Robert Saleh. For a head coach, full control, no. But if you go back to what we talked about on the live yesterday, right? If you go back to what we talked about on the live yesterday of finding a bridge guy for Jason Witten, he feels very Bridges, right? He feels very Bridges, a guy that has a name, right? That had some ilk with his name, right? Coach in San Fran, Jets didn't kind of go the way as planned, right? You can bring him on. Cowboys win 8 games next year. Okay, it's the first time with head coach, right? Maybe they win 11 the second year. Okay. Then you can say, okay, boom. Appreciate your services, bro. Like, thanks for what you did in Dallas. Move on from him and go to old man Witten, man. Yeah, doesn't have a strong winning record. They didn't win much at the Jets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like defensive mind, yeah. Defensive mind, yeah. But head coach, I can't see it. I'm gonna my guy Marvin the building, man, Rooney Rule obligation, but he only qualifies for half. Robert Saleh only qualifies for half, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, right? To say someone qualifies for half. Um, so yeah, Leslie Frazier, we know what that is, right? Robert Saleh. I mean, if you give me Kellen Moore, Rex Ryan, Pete Carroll, right? Because I posted this poll online, right? Cliff Kingsbury. God, these bro, this is what sucks, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all, right? This is what sucks about the Dallas Cowboys losing Mike McCarthy now. I just don't like this coaching pool. Not for Dallas. I just don't like this coaching pool. I just don't think, even if I like Aaron Glenn, right? Aaron Glenn's defense in Detroit has had their struggles, but they lost Aiden Hutchinson, right? But even when it comes to like an Aaron Glenn, would Aaron Glenn get any opportunity to build a team that he wants to build in Dallas? You wouldn't even allow a Super Bowl champ and Mike McCarthy to build it. Imagine what they would do to Aaron Glenn. Imagine what they would do to some of these other people who are brand new first year head coaches. That's what I don't like when it comes to Dallas Cowboys specifically about some of these names. Like who has enough fortitude to stand up to Jerry and Steven and say, nah. And then they'll actually like rock with it. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. A lot of people's asking me, Tuck, where we gonna go for coach? I really don't know. Like I said, like for me, I feel like waving the white flag and you're saying, bro, if Jason Witten's who you want, bro, like just go get him. Like just go get him, bro. Like just rip the band-aid off and go get him. Or if Kellen Moore is who you really want, just go. I'm tired of the Cowboys beating around the bush, right? I'm tired of the Cowboys beating around the bush. And like you said, bro, I think Dion is the only person with the fortitude, the name, the brand that could push back on Jerry and Steven and be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? He's not a player, right? That's not going to work, right? I need more, right? Who's I I don't want just happy to be here coaches, right? I just don't want, hey man, I'm just so thankful and blessed for this opportunity. Thank you for giving me this opportunity type coaches in Dallas. I want someone that actually comes in with some leverage. They can be like, nah, I see what you're saying, but that's not how I want to do things, right? Have leverage, right? And I was watching this video. It was actually on Instagram. I'm actually sending it to Dez and the team this morning, right? It was this billionaire, and they're kind of asking this billionaire, like, how do you become a billionaire and all sorts of stuff. Maybe you've ever seen those videos on YouTube. And he was like, what's the number? The guy interviewing was like, the number one rule that you would suggest in negotiations. And the billionaire simply said, I don't negotiate. And he's like, what do you mean by that? He's like, he explains, like, I don't negotiate. Like, I know my product, I know my brand, I know my value. There's no negotiate. I know my price. I know what I bring. Right. So I want those types of coaches where it's like, bro, I'm not gonna negotiate and give a little with Jerry and tug a little. Like, nah, bro. I'm Sean Payton. I'm Super Bowl winning coach. I'm Bill Belichick. I got rings too, bro. I'm not negotiating. Either you want me to help you fix this team or I'm dipping. Like, I want that type of coach in Dallas. I don't want the desperate, right? And I feel like often when we move on from coaches, it's always the desperate, right? Just thank you, Jerry and Mr. Stephen Jones, for giving me this opportunity. So I'm just so blessed and so fortunate to get this opportunity to coach for, like, no, bro, like, I want someone to say, hey, bro, I won elsewhere and I'm gonna win here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is, right? And when you don't have that desperation, things change, right? Think about this, right? You and me, we got laid off, right? We got laid off from our job that we've been at for 10 years, right? If we interview for that a job, right, and they lowball us to offer, right, we might have to accept it because we're out of work. You know what I'm saying? We got mouths to feed, we got families to take care of, right? So it's like, damn, bro, I know the market value for this job is a lot higher, but what can I say? Like, what can I say? I need a job, right? So I'm gonna take this job, take the pay cut, maybe work my way up until another opportunity might come, right? That's when you're desperate. But let's say you are the top producer at your company right now, and someone reaches out to you on LinkedIn and says, "Hey, we'd like to interview." You can say, "Okay, cool, we can interview." Well, hey, Jay Tuck, how much are you thinking about for a salary? Well, currently I make 200,000, so I'm looking for anything around 250. Oh, but amazing benefits here. And think about, okay, that's cool, bro. But I currently make 200,000. I'm looking for a job for 250. Can you meet that? Well, maybe we could. Can you meet that? If not, hey, thanks for taking the time to interview me. I hope you find the candidates that you're looking for, but you need me. I don't need you. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's when it comes to the mindset with some of these coaches. I don't want the desperate. I want us to go out there and get somebody who knows their value, but the Cowboys won't do that, right? And that's going back to my whole analogy about hollering at girls in the VIP. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to do that, right? They want the desperate. They don't want to holler at the baddies in the VIP that say, "Hey, where them dollars at?" You know what I'm saying? Who do you drive? Who do you play for? Like, you got to have too much. You know what I'm saying? They want the girl standing in line out in the cold. You know what I'm saying? That's just dying to get in, who's never been able to get into this club. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem with the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? They go slump busters. You know what I'm saying? For my fellas, y'all know what a slump buster is. You know what I'm saying? We always go for these slump buster coaches. Like, nah, go and man up and go get you the best of the best. Do I think they're going to do that? Absolutely not. I think they're going to just find a coach that's all right. You know what I'm saying? That they can do it. And they're going to go out there and get them. So, yeah. So we're going to go out there and kind of do that. So yeah, I would think that's probably going to be the case. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know. So but who would be those coaches out there, man? With T Smooth, what's going on with you, dog? Low standard organization when it comes to winning, right, Vaughn? They don't want the best of the best. They'll sell it to you like they're getting like they would sell you Robert Saleh like he is the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? They'll dress it up. They'll have a press conference. They'll do all that. They'll sell it to you like the best of the best. And if you're not smart, you'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? You'll buy it. Oh yeah. He was all kind of good when the Green Bay until Aaron Rodgers kind of ruined it. And he was that time in San Francisco. So they'll sell it. You know what I'm saying? And some people will buy it, right? But for the real fans that are smart enough, be like, bro, I'm not. No, 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 no. TNT, what's going on with you, dog? Good morning, top of the morning. So yeah, I just think like the same thing with this season, right? Us smart fans knew this roster. It was Cam Ward. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it stinks. This roster stinks. You know what I'm saying? This coaching staff that y'all trying to put together and have all these dark clouds. Like this season just smells stanky from the jump. You know what I'm saying? It smells stanky from January. This time last year, the Dallas Cowboys season smelled stanky. And right now it smells even worse. You know what I'm saying? So we knew it, right? But what did they do? They packaged it up a little bit and sprinkled it a little bit, put a little remix on it, you know what I'm saying? And they packaged it up and tried to sell it to the fan base, right? But that wasn't the case, right? A lot of real Cowboys fans, the smart ones, right? And we're a big, big fan base, right? So I get it, right? We kind of knew, hey, this ain't it. Like this ain't it. This ain't going to work. This ain't going to cut it. This is not acceptable, and we deserve better. And y'all remember, right? Y'all remember once again out there in Oxnard, them bleachers was empty. Them bleachers was empty, and even Zeke said, "Used to be a lot more people out here." But what the media team? They started scrambling. Oh no, 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 no! Everything's fine. It was just a Tuesday. It was going up on a Tuesday. It was just a Tuesday. Tuck and relax, chill, man. Everybody's out here. Nah, bro. Everybody's not out there. Those bleachers was empty at camp. Being a guy who's been at camp the last 4 years, on a Tuesday and had to sit in line for almost 2 hours in traffic before I was able to get in. That wasn't normal, right? But then they'll show you, oh, Cowboys fans are still, nah, bro. People, people, people running in to the standing room early or only doesn't dictate the fan base and how the fan base is feeling, right? Sold out or people in the stadiums in the stands does not indicate how many Cowboys fans are really feeling. A lot of those games were opposing teams, right? A lot of those games were opposing teams, right? So it's one of those things. That Washington Commanders game, the last game, there was Commanders fans all over that building. You know what I'm saying? Mama Tuck said, "Hey, bro, there was nobody from our section there. It was all Commanders fans." You know what I'm saying? So but they'll spin it, right? They'll spin it by season ticket renewals and everything is fine, right? And they ignore the fan base. They ignore the people that really matter the most, the people that live, eat, sleep, breathe, and die by Dallas Cowboys football. We can ignore it. We can ignore it. We are not the niche. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on? Morning, bro. Yeah, they're going to TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx. They might even TJ Maxx's, bro. You know what I'm saying? TJ Maxx might be nice. I'm going to go to TJ Maxx. You know what I'm saying? They might just get some shit off of eBay. You know what I'm saying? The stuff from China. You know what I'm saying? It might not be a real Gucci shirt, but it looks Gucci enough. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get you a Michael Irving jersey. You know what I'm saying? You ever see people like have like that? Let me be nice, but like people have jerseys and it's like Irving with a G. I don't think Michael is Irv. Yeah. All right. Go Cowboys, bro. Go Cowboys. But the Michael Irvin I know doesn't have a G at the end of the jersey. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, go Cowboys. Let's go get this win. You know what I'm saying? Um, they want to pick a spend a lot, save a lot. Yeah, bro. It's just shopping at Goodwill. And that's what the Cowboys do, right? And there are people that can do a good job at that, right? There are people, Irving, Texas, bro. Oh, my bad. Irving, Texas, 88 jersey. Okay, my bad. Okay. All right, there we go. That makes it. Michael Irving. They go to Teemu, man. Hey, man. Hey, listen, bro. I'm not gonna knock Teemu. Now, there's some shit. I saw that you can buy guns and shit on Teemu. Like people like, nah, like there's stuff you don't buy on Teemu, but I do buy my workout clothes on Teemu because I sweat it out. I'm out in the garage. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting dirty. So I don't like to work out unless I go to like a nice gym. Like we have like a Lifetime Fitness here, and that's where you gotta get a little cute. You gotta get a little drip. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything is matching, all the accessories. You know what I'm saying? So when I go to Lifetime, I might dress up. When I'm out in my garage, y'all see how I dress in my gym. It's a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? It's a stocking cap. It's some sweatpants. There ain't nobody out there. You know what I'm saying? Now my wife, she will prefer that when I go to Lifetime, I dress like I do at my home gym, but I ain't going out like that. You know what I'm saying? But I get my gym clothes off of Teemu, you know what I'm saying? But I know that they Teemu workout clothes. I know, hey, bro, these shorts probably got about 2 months of wears, but I buy in bulk. You know what I'm saying? I buy them in bulk. You know what I'm saying? So I can get 42 pair of shorts at Teemu for $20. You know what I'm saying? Or I can buy me the new Nike for 60. Like, nah, bro, I'm about to sit here and sweat. You know what I'm saying? Sit in the sauna. I'm not sitting in a sauna with $200 shorts on, bro. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, rock the Teemu, bro. Um, or the old Goodwill outlet and all those old fogies. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. Yo, CFI, wish the NFL can invoke a rule that if you didn't win after 10 years, you're forced to sell the team. That would be dope. Like you have to just step down. Like you have to change management or ownership. Like let somebody else get a spin. You know what I'm saying? Um, I got 20-person tent for Teemu, and they sent me one for free right after I got the first one. Bro, Teemu. So funny thing, bro. It was the weirdest stuff ever, man. And my wife, like, she calls Teemu kind of racist, right? So I ordered some gym clothes off of Teemu, right? Or some gym clothes like a hoodie, like some long sleeve stuff, some shorts, and like some tights, right? So like some leggings, right? Off of Teemu, right? Cool. Well, they sent some extra stuff in a bag that I didn't even order. It just came. I was like, when? It's like orders at my door. Like, where did I get this, right? So then Teemu sent me those shiesty masks, like that ski mask that I had on the treadmill. That came from Teemu. They sent me four of those. They sent me some wave caps and they sent me some and they sent me some boxers that says Magnum, like Magnum condoms, all over them. You know what I'm saying? It was the she was like, bro, why did they send you that? I was like, I don't know. I ordered gym clothes. They sent me a shiesty mask, some wave caps, and some Magnum boxers. You know what I'm saying? Some Magnum condom boxers, bro. And I was just like, I don't know. So she was like, why are you always wearing those? I'm like, because they sent me like 10 pair of Magnum boxers, condom boxers. I'm like, I might as well put them on when I go to the gym. Like, I don't know. Teemu just sent that out to me. I was like, dog, Teemu's racist as hell. But hey, bro, I like my shiesty mask. It's warm. I put on my wave cap, and I like my Magnum boxers, bro. They stereotyped the shit out of me, bro. They're like, oh yeah, we got him. He want a shiesty, you know what I'm saying? He want a ski mask, he want a wave cap, and he needs some Magnum boxes, bro. I got like 4 to 5 pairs of these Magnum boxes, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. They got Magnum all big across the front and Magnum condom on the back, bro. I don't know, but they comfortable in the gym and I wear them. She's like, take those off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like I might as well wear them. They were free. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Teemu with their racist ass, man. I like Teemu, man. Like, she's like, why did you order that off of Teemu? Like, I did not order these. Like, what are like a grown ass man buying some big Magnum boxers? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some stuff I probably would did like in college or some shit like that. Like, hey, you know, some Magnum draws. Like she thought I've been sitting here all day at my desk, like, oh, let me buy some Magnum draws, y'all. Yeah, it's gonna go crazy. I did not buy this shit. And a shiesty mask. You know what I'm saying? Like, they stereotype the shit out of me, bro. Tug Salah would be good, but he's not got to be a good OC. Got to get a good OC. Yeah, like I said, as a defensive coordinator, I would take him, right? So I think that might be the play where they're kind of thinking defensive coordinator. As a head coach, I would probably stray away from it. Depending on what's my other option. You tell me Robert Saleh or Kellen Moore, I would probably go with Robert Saleh, right? Because I feel like we need a leader of men, right? I feel like we need a leader of men when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. And as of right now, that's the most important thing, y'all. And I think that I want to pair this reaction a little mama's face. Hey, bro, go. I don't know. Go to Teemu, get some gym clothes. I don't know what I order. You know what I'm saying? Because Teemu, they'll be having you like spinning a wheel 1,000 times and all sorts of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I won them off the spinning wheel or what the hell happened, bro. But go get you some Magnum boxes, yo, and just pull up. You know what I'm saying? Just pull up. You know what I'm saying? Just pull up. What's my opinion on Joe Brady? Bills guy, right? Is that the Bills offensive coordinator, right? That Joe Brady? Yeah, the Bills, right? I think that's who y'all talking about. I feel like yeah, he helped the Bills, right? It's the Bills, right? Yeah, so he has changed Josh Allen drastically, right? Y'all know Josh Allen was my J Tuck special, but I'm gonna hit Teemu up to have a code where if you type in CFO at Teemu, they are gonna send you a pair of Magnum boxers, man. I'm gonna tell my agency, hey, we want a partnership CFO with Teemu, and if you use my code, you're gonna get a free pair of Magnum boxers on the house from J Tub. Man, I'm gonna see if we can work that out. Man, I'm gonna hit Teemu up. I'm gonna see if I can hit Teemu up. But getting back to Joe Brady, man. I feel like Joe Brady he did wonders with that offense in Buffalo, right? He kind of I don't want to say nerfed Josh Allen, but he simplified things for Josh Allen, right? Because they had Ken Dorsey, right? And did Ken Dorsey go to Cleveland after he left Buffalo? I forgot, right? But yeah, I think that what the system and the foundation that a lot of these offensive coordinators, and as much as they want to fight about it on Twitter, is that the hero ball quarterbacking, it was cute. It was cool for a minute, but a lot of these teams are realizing only a few can really do that, and you can win at the NFL level on a consistent basis. The only person that can really do it, this guy. This is the only guy that you can say, you know what? You don't need no wide receivers. We can get a running back in the 7th round, right? And you can go out there, put a team on your back, and make shit happen and go be a hero. It's the only guy. It's the only guy, right? but there still are other quality guys out there that can play good football, but you have to surround them. Lamar Jackson's going for his third MVP. They surrounded him with a talented running back in a running game. Simplify things, right? And so also the same thing with Josh Allen, right? You saw what James Cook has, what, 16 touchdowns, 17 touchdowns, something like that, right? This season, right? Something that we wasn't even close. You know what I'm saying? We Cowboys fans for weeks have been arguing Zeke and Rico, fighting over Zeke and Rico. Zeke and Rico, you Zeke lover. Rico, look at his yard. We're fighting Zeke and Rico. Meanwhile, the Buffalo Bills has a running back that's went for 16 touchdowns. We fighting over 4 rushing touchdowns, and they have a guy going for 16. You know what I'm saying? We over here bumping heads and fighting all day over 4 damn rushing touchdowns when the Buffalo Bills has James Cook going for 16. Imagine what 16 rushing touchdowns would have did for this Cowboys season. We are fighting over scraps. And and I like them both. Love Rico, love Zeke. You know what I'm saying? But we are fighting over the scraps, bro. I want a filet mignon, right? So when you add that what Joe Brady's looking to do, right? So you have the run game established, right? You went and got Keon Coleman, he was decent. You went and added Amari Cooper. They have Dalton Kincaid. They also have Khalil Shakir, right? So they have some guys out there. It's simplifying the offense where Josh Allen doesn't have to be a hero. But when it's that 1 or 2 times, and we saw it last week, right? When you need that one hero moment, well, then he puts on the cape and makes something happen. But Josh Allen doesn't have to be a hero all game. You know what I'm saying? It was getting the run game involved, getting Khalil Shakir. Keon Coleman makes a big catch here and then, right? Dalton Kincaid, there he is, splash and sprinkle, right? But then it's 4th and 1. That's when Josh Allen's hair turns gold, right? He stands up in the pocket strong, protecting the pocket, and Goku. You know what I'm saying? The back of the end zone throws a dot, right? But he didn't have to do that for the entirety of the game for them to win. He's probably not going to have to do that versus Buffalo. Versus the Ravens. He might have a little bit, but he doesn't have to do that the whole game. And that's what I'm trying to get Cowboys fans to open their minds up to understand, bro. If Dak Prescott doesn't play lights out, we really don't win a lot of games. As bad as that Green Bay game loss was, remember our offense scored 30. Our offense scored 30. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the Baltimore Ravens game this year? I was there, right? We was getting dog walked. Dak Prescott put on his cape. We could have won that game. All we needed was one stop to get the ball back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we shouldn't have to have these Herculean efforts from Dak Prescott to throw for 40 times and 400 yards and 3 touchdowns and 1 interception in order to win football games. We have to get rid of that mentality, right? But the Cowboys will do that because they'll say, well, we paid him. We paid him. He has to be a hero. Josh Allen got paid. He ain't got to be a hero. Jalen Hurts got paid. He can throw for damn near 36 yards and be perfectly fine. He doesn't have to be a hero, right? You just want your quarterback to be the hero in heroic moments, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Iron Man doesn't fly around and, you know what I'm saying, and blow up New York City for every damn fight. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to go to battle with Thanos, then that's when you need Iron Man to put the suit on, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing that for petty crime all day. You know what I'm saying? Like when you need Iron Man to really be Iron Man for the big shit, then he's become a superhero. But you're not, oh, there's a bank robbery. Help me, Iron Man. Iron Man ain't Tony Stark is not putting on the suit for that, bro. I am not putting on the suit for that. You know what I'm saying? For some bank robberies or somebody's cat is stuck in a tree. Now that's Spider-Man, right? But Iron Man ain't doing that. Iron Man wants the intergalactical wars and all that stuff kind of going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, I've been wanting an elite to tackle since I was in high school, bro. Hey, bro, I don't think, I'm trying to think the last one that we had. Leroy Glover. I'm trying to think like the last dog defensive tackle that the Cowboys had. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We I mean, Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time because you have to prioritize that, right? You have to prioritize that, and I don't think the Cowboys really have. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the Cowboys really have prioritized as of late, right? Like, because think about this, right? Look at San Francisco, even though they're not in the playoffs this year. Look at San Francisco. Look at Philadelphia, right? Look at the Baltimore Ravens. Like, look at their defensive front. You know what I'm saying? Their defensive front puts the fear of God in you. Like, even though they suck, right? The New York Giants defensive front is nasty. They had some injuries, but the Washington Commanders defensive front is nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty, dirty, stinky, grimy, and it sets the tone, right? Our guys, it's Micah. D-Law plays well, right? And then you have Osa kind of emerging a little bit, right? But it's not putting the fear of God. Micah puts the fear in God of offensive coordinators. D-Law kind of when he's out there, but our defensive front isn't like that, right? Now, passing wise, the pass rush wise, then yeah, right. When we're able to peel back our ears and get pressure and do all sorts of that and fly and peel our ears back, yeah, that was the Dan Quinn special. But teams knew they could line up and run the ball all over the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? They didn't hesitate. It just took some teams a little bit to figure it out, right? And some of those teams that didn't run all over the Cowboys, they only didn't do it because the Dallas Cowboys offense was scoring just like that. You had to abandon the run game. You see what I'm saying? So last year it's like, oh, the Cowboys defense and this and that. Look at the sacks and all, because the way our offense was clicking and Dak was humming, right? These teams had to abandon the run game, right? The Jets had to abandon the run game. The Giants had to abandon the run game. The Patriots had to abandon the run game. Like, a lot of these teams have to abandon the run game because our offense was clicking. But when you have a team that can stay even kiltered and doesn't have to do that, that's when we start seeing the truth about our defense. Oh, okay, right. As long as this Cowboys offense and we can kind of hold them, right? And we're not in a shootout and we stop them from scoring points, we can just run the ball, take the air off the game, keep the ball out of Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb's hands, and slowly just march down the field, drain the clock, take the air out. You know what I'm saying? And that was the formula to beat the Dallas Cowboys last year. Now, the formula to beating us this year is just do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Just take it, right? But that was one of the philosophies last year that really got exposed once we started playing those good teams. Y'all remember that Buffalo Bills game? Josh Allen didn't have to do nothing in that Buffalo Bills game when we lost. They just ran all over us. You see what I'm saying? I mean, hell, I went to go see Lamar Jackson because I wanted to see Lamar Jackson play live. He didn't even do nothing this year. Derrick Henry just ran all over us. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, until we can build, I want to build a defensive front where it's like Tampa, right? The Tampa Bay Bucks, right? Think about every time a team plays Tampa, you say, well, you can't run on Tampa. You know what I'm saying? And Kellen Moore would just abandon the run. Y'all remember that game when we played Tampa for the opening back when Dak came back from the ankle injury and Zeke had like 4 carries at halftime and Pollard had like 2. We just abandoned the run game. Like, Tampa didn't even have to stop the run. Kellen Moore was so shook of their front. He says, I'm not even going to try it, bro. I'm not. I want one of those defensive fronts, right? I feel like if you're going to get one of those nasty, grimy defensive fronts, then go do it, right? The Philadelphia Eagles, and this is what I'll say, right? The Eagles, though they have a great offensive line, they also put a lot of capital in building their defensive front, right? Why every year we're drafting a left tackle, every year it's a left tackle, every year it's a right guard, every year it's a Matt Waletzko or Josh Ball, and left tackle, right tackle, left tackle, right tackle, right? The Eagles built their offensive line and said, okay, we're good there. Now let's go get the trenches. Let's go get Jordan Davis. Now let's go circle the block and let's go get Jalen Carter. You got Josh Sweat and you got, you know what I'm saying? You got Milton Williams. They went and put the same type of focus and resources in their defensive front. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys, we felt like the only trenches is one side of the ball, offensive line, right? We paid money for Terrence Steele, dumped money in. We re-signed Zach Martin. Okay, cool. Then we drafted Cooper Beebe, right? And then we have Tyler Smith, and we draft Tyler Guyton, right? Then we drafted Austin Richards. Then we drafted Matt Waletzko. Then we drafted Josh Ball. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Brock Hoffman. Then we got Bro, we're putting way too much resources into the offensive line. Let's do that on the defensive side of the ball. But when it comes to defense, even though he played well, it's Jordan Phillips. Not Jordan Phillips, but Linval Joseph, right? Linval Joseph, right? Jordan, it's we start bargain shopping for a defensive front, right? You need to put the same emphasis in your defensive line that you do in your offensive line. Like I would love to see a draft where, like, damn, bro, we went defensive line 3 times this draft. You know what I'm saying? We went defensive line with 3 picks. That's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Build the trenches, right? But we had, who did we draft? Remember the kid? Oh, was it Justin Rogers or something like that? Was he out of Auburn? I forgot, right? He didn't play. I think he was the only rookie draft pick that we played that we didn't play, right? Because also remember we drafted what's his name? What was his name? Nate Thomas? What's his name? Nate Thomas, the kid that the tackle that we drafted this year, right? We're putting way too much resources and emphasis in our offensive line, bro. You know what I'm saying? For a position that doesn't rotate, you don't rotate left tackles in and out. All you need is a good 5, 6. You're kind of good there. You see what I'm saying, right? But defensive linemen, you're churning, you're burning, you're bringing them in, you're turning them out, you're bringing them in, you're turning them out, you're adjusting. You know what I'm saying? So you need more wood for the fire. But then what you do, you let someone like Jonathan Hankins kind of just walk over the differences of a few different pennies, right? And then what'll happen, they'll say, hey, Tuck, some reporter will say, hey, Tuck, Jonathan Hankins, that the Cowboys offered Jonathan Hankins the same deal that he got offered in Seattle, and he chose to go to Seattle. Well, how about we offer him a better deal than Seattle offered him? You ever thought about that? Ever thought about that? Do you know, as a football organization, you can outbid people for people that you really want and really need? You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, well, they offered them 1 year deal. I offered him a 1 year deal and he left. Woe is me. We tried. What if you would have offered him a 2 year deal? You know, what if? Just just tossing that out there. Just what if, right? What if you outbidded some of these teams to keep equality? Yeah, what Siri, what if you actually outbidded teams in the NFL to build a championship roster? What would happen? Let's see what Siri says. Super Bowl 59 will be played on February 9th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m. at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. Siri's basically saying we ain't gonna be there. Siri basically saying the Cowboys ain't doing that. We are not going to be there, right? So focus on the trenches on both sides, right? I'm offensive line out. Shout out to my dog Lou. You know what I'm saying? Earmuffs Lou. But bro, I am offensive line out. God damn, bro. Like offensive lineman. You trade Amari Cooper, and then you bring in Matt Waletzko. We never even seen Matt Waletzko, and then you bring in Josh Ball, and you draft Josh Ball, and now he's on. I think he's like in New Orleans somewhere. And then you went and draft Nate Thomas, and then you went and got all. Dog, what is it? What is it? Like, and here's the crazy thing: you put all that protection in our offensive line, and Dak is still getting his head knocked off, right? But they'll say the Dallas Cowboys don't miss when drafting an offensive line. Well, then why in the hell is Dak scrambling like a chicken with his head chopped off every time he drops back in a 7-step drop? Maybe you don't have the proper offensive line coach, right? But it's like, damn, bro, focus on the defensive line. So I agree, y'all. I would focus on trenches, right? Deion Walker, I put the film session on him early, right? Get the trenches, the right trenches, the other side. We'll be building trenches for 9 years and keep giving Dak bomb weapons. Facts, Rome. Facts, bro. Facts. Trenches, right? Trenches. The trenches. And we're not, bro, as much as we have been building the trenches since free reign. Y'all remember free reign? It was it Mark Colombo? Who was it? Leonard Davis, right? They had a rock band. You know what I'm saying? They had a rock band, Big Leonard Davis. Who was the other cat? You know what I'm saying? And they end up the dude that ended up investing in the Five Guys. I forgot these all. You know what I'm saying? We've been trying. Yeah, Derek Harmon would be nice. We've been trying to build these trenches for damn near over a decade, bro. And here's the thing: when we had the Great Wall, when we had Tyron Smith, when we had Travis Frederick, right? When we had Zach Martin, we had three first ballot Hall of Famers on our offensive line and did nothing with it. We did nothing with it at all. Wasn't even close. We had Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, all first ballot Hall of Famers, and did absolutely nothing with it at all. We got the same results that we got out of Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, and Tyron Smith that we got out of Tyler Guyton, Cooper Beebe, and Brock Hoffman. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. It didn't translate to success, right? It didn't translate to success because there's more to team building than that. There's more to team building than that, right? You have to have the coaching staff. You got to have the scouts. You got to have the players in key positions. Like you got to have it all, right? But you also have to have the culture and the mentality. If you build a tough, let's say we go out and we go get Kelvin Banks out of Texas, right? And we are trying to build the trenches on the offensive line. But if we have a coach with a soft offensive mentality, it means nothing, people. It means nothing. It means nothing at all. It means nothing at all, y'all. It means zero, zilch. Actually, hold on. Let's do a pivot, man. I got some time. Hold on. I'm gonna pivot. I'm gonna bring y'all to the studio real quick. I want y'all to see this live and direct, man. I'm going from the office to the studio real quick. To the office to the studio. I want to show y'all something. Let's turn on the CPU. I want y'all to see this for yourselves. Hold on. Let me get the light on. Bang. All right. Now I'm in the studio real quick. Hold on. I want y'all to see this shit for yourselves. Don't think like Tuck is making this up, right? I want y'all to think Tuck is making this up. I want y'all to see this for yourselves. Hold on. Let me get my computer booted up here. You know what I'm saying? We got some time. We just laughing. We just chilling, man. Hit that like button. We just vibing, man. Vibing Cowboys Nation, man. Early in the morning. But I want y'all to see this for yourselves. Let me see. Hold on. Get the computer fired up here. All right. Well, because I was going to do a film session on this, but let's hold off on this. All right. I want y'all to see it. All right, hold up. Let me get it queued up. All right, bang. All right, so hold on. Screenshots. Get it all lined up, bro. Look at this right here on display, right? So I was doing this while I was talking about, Ben Johnson offense. I was kind of doing some research on it. But look at this, y'all. Look at this shit right here. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Hold on. Look at this, y'all. Look at this right there. So that is the Detroit Lions offensive line. Look how this shit is blocked up to perfection. Look at that massive hole. Look at this massive hole that this Detroit Lions offensive line is making. You know what I'm saying? Everything's blocked up. Everything's hemmed up. There is nowhere to go. And then you have Jahmyr Gibbs bursting through the line with 4.2 speeds. That's perfection. You know what I'm saying? This is perfection, right? Hat on hat, tight end blocking, right? Right, your tackle block, like everything is being blocked to perfection. Look at that massive hole. Okay, well, Tuck, that's just one play. Tuck, that is just one play. All right, cool. Y'all know Jay Tuck got y'all. Y'all know Jay Tuck got you, baby. You know Jay Tuck got you. Look at this massive hole, y'all. Look at this. Look at this massive hole that Jahmyr Gibbs has to run through. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you exactly, Chris. I could call plays if my offensive line is blocking shit like this. This shit is crazy. So people be like, oh, well, look at Ben Johnson's run game. And, bro, this play right here was just a simple dive. There's nothing complicated about this play. There's no trickery. There is no nothing. Everybody is out here just simply moving shit. Now he got beat, but it doesn't matter because this guy runs a 4-2. It doesn't matter, right? But everything is blocked up. Hold on, let's see. Hold on, let's see if I got more. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, it's his actual film. Let's watch. Let's watch a random film clip. All right. Bam. Now we can laugh. This is what I do all day. You know what I'm saying? When I get done talking to y'all. Let's watch it from the end zone. That's from the side angle, but you can kind of see it there, right? Let's watch it. Let's watch it. He's off to the crib, right? Now, hold on. Cause my dog DMV was saying this. Hold on. Hold on. My dog DMV was saying this when I showed him this clip. Now tell me, as much as I love him, this is Rico Dowdle, right? This is Rico. Love him. He hits the hole. Is he outrunning everybody like this? No. This is separation. That's the stuff that you can't coach, right? That is what you cannot coach, right? So I don't want to bring that up. But let's watch it. Let's watch it. Let's watch the scheme. Okay, bang, kick out on the end, right? You have a double team right here, right? Now look at this. This is the guard. It might be the guard, right? Look how quickly this guard gets off his block, gets off the numbers. My guy Lou was talking about this, right? Getting up to the next level. Bang, the hole, he's on it. And then now you have the burst. They are blocking shit to perfection, y'all. This is execution. This is execution of the scheme. There's nothing creativity wise. This is a simple play. Simple, simple, simple. Look at this. Look at this across the board. Look at this across the board, and you might say, okay, well, what about this linebacker? What about this linebacker flowing right there, right? Bang, don't worry. 60 got him. He's climbing up to the next level. He's getting off his blocks quick. Bam, kick out, sealed. And then that's Jahmyr Gibbs. You can't catch that, right? You can't catch this in the open field. Zeke, love him, he's getting caught. Rico, love him, getting caught. Gibbs, he's off to the races. Everybody huffing and puffing. Whole team cannot catch this man. You see what I'm saying? So that is the difference, y'all. That is the difference between, what we have in Dallas. It's like the physicality, the mindset. Let me see if I got any more. See if I got any more. I'm tossing some randos. You know what I'm saying? So for the people like, oh, Jay Tuck doesn't watch films. This is the same player. Nah, let me see. This is the Titans. It's the same play. It's the same play. Hold on. Let me find another play. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Y'all family. Give me a second. Y'all are family. Y'all are family. And I don't do this for everybody. I don't do this for everybody. I don't do this for everybody, right? But I do got a lot of doubters, a lot of haters out there who don't believe that Jay Tuck puts in the work, right? So I'm gonna show y'all what goes into the work. Quickly, just quickly, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. But I'm just gonna kind of show y'all the work that goes on behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Okay, bam. Uh let's see here. Let's get over to let's see here. Detroit Lions. All right. Tennessee's. Hold on. Detroit Lions. Let me go over to Jahmyr Gibbs. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get this pulled up. All right. I'm gonna get y'all right. I'm gonna get y'all right, man. And I'm gonna show y'all the work that goes on behind the scenes. Yeah, Turk got burned like that. Turk does. Detroit Lions. Bang. And then hold up. Let's see here. Lions. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? All right. Offensive. Pause. I don't know. I gotta get this. I gotta take these filters off because I have all these filters set up for the Cowboys, which we're not breaking down filming them. Actually, let's go to Jahmyr Gibbs. That'll be easier. Home. Jahmyr. Jahmyr Gibbs. All right. So let me show you guys this. Let's see. Let's just pick a random game. Let's do. let's do versus. We already saw that Tennessee play. Let's do versus Chicago, right? So here's what people don't know about me, right? So people ask like, "Oh, took just be talking, right?" I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Now y'all gotta be fam. Y'all gotta hold it down. I can't have no snitching out here, right? So this is what the software that I use to break down film for you. I'm not gonna tell you all the name because we might got some snitches in here, right? So let's say I want to come and look at Jahmyr Gibbs. Here's all of his stats. I have this for college too, right? I can look at all his stats. Everything's right here lined up properly, right? So this is what the NFL using. So you can't, your favorite content creator, you can't go tell them this because they still won't be able to get it because I'm licensed to the NFL. Wink, wink, right? So let's go to Minnesota Vikings, right? Let's go to the Minnesota Viking games and let's look at this rushing yards here. And then like so you see all the rushing yards, so everything is right here outlined for Gibbs, right? So we can kind of come here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna map over and we're going to look at all of Jahmyr Gibbs rushes versus the Minnesota Vikings. So bang, here we are, right? So here we are. So play diagram, right? So if we look at this scheme, right? For all my football heads out there, all right, is there anything complicated when it comes to the scheme? Is there something new? Absolutely not, right? It's absolutely not. It's pretty much it's a simple blocking scheme, nothing too crazy, right? So let's go here and find over a few plays. So let's see. Bang, 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 bang. Let's click on this one, right? That's a passing play on a rushing play. On a run play. Hold on. Let me find a run play. All these plays are filtered to pass. I'm gonna run play. Hold up. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Let me find a run play. So all pass completions. Let's see. So as you guys can see, I can click just watch film just like this. It shows me the play diagram. It shows me everything. I'm trying to find a run play over here. Let's see. Let me go scroll down. Gets rush 25 yards. All right, boom. All right, so here we are. Let's just watch it. Hold on, let me make it screen bigger. Hold on, let me pause it real quick. All right, so boom. Let's rewind. Let's rewind a little bit. Right, what is this play call? Right, nothing too crazy when it comes to Ben Johnson, this Lion scheme. Right, but once again, the shit's being blocked to perfection. Right, and right, as I've been teaching you guys in our film sessions, all right, remember that, right? We want to monitor everything that's done before we get to the hole, into the gap. There's not much to do. Look at this lane. Look at that lane. That's where I showed y'all the screenshot from, right? Showed y'all the screenshot from this lane. Now, Jahmyr Gibbs has the vision to do the cutback, to bounce outside a little bit and make tacklers miss, right? So that's natural God-given ability. That's natural God-given ability. There's nothing crazy when it comes to Ben Johnson in that scheme, that play, right? So let's watch the blocking. Boom. Look at this hole. This is the screenshot from this hole, right? This is a screenshot from that hole. Look at that. Bang. Now you have this guy who's just God-given, and you have this safety having to make a decision. Can you tackle him in the open field? He absolutely cannot. Plant, kick out, you're not catching them. You know what I'm saying? You diving all in the dirt, you're not catching, right? So everything has to coexist, right? The scheme, but if you have a scheme that can't be executed properly, it means nothing. It means nada, right? It means nothing. So you have to have a coach's X's and O's, but if you don't have the players that can do that, it doesn't make a difference. So damn right, Ben Johnson's run game looks magnificent with Jahmyr Gibbs bursting through the hole. Damn right, Kyle Shanahan's run scheme looks different when you have Christian McCaffrey bursting through the hole. You have X's and O's matters, y'all. X's and O's does matter. Don't act like it doesn't. And there's a lot of stupid things that Mike McCarthy does, but don't get it messed up, bro. You still need the players to go out there and execute, right? Players can make up for bad coaches. Players can make up for bad schemes. You have to go get the Jimmys and Joes, right? There's a Jimmys and Joes. So that kind of gives you a little insight of what behind the scenes look at what I've been doing all day, right? I sit here watching kind of film, but that kind of shows like the magnitude of what they can do. You know what I'm saying? The magnitude of what they can do when it comes to beating on the scheme, when it comes to your personnel. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Like that's the difference that it makes, right? That is the game. That's everything that makes a difference, right? So we talk about coaches and this and that, and coaches and this and that. If you don't have the personnel, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter when it comes down to it. Now I'm gonna show y'all one last thing, right? Before I get up out of here. So this is why you can go back on Twitter and tell all your little people that hate on Jay Tuck, he doesn't know what he's talking about, that they really can't mess with Tuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can talk the draft shit, but they really can't mess with Tuck because, all right, bang. So Marion Hampton, here we come over to Marion Hampton. This is the college one. Software, right? Like I said, don't even ask where I got it because you can't get it because you're not qualified like I am, right? What kids are they not like us, right? So boom, let's look at Marion Hampton's runs to the right A gap. Okay, boom, I click over here. And then naturally, all right, here we go. Loads up. And boom, here comes the Marion Hampton's film. So I can watch Marion Hampton's film in the right A gap, right? So you can watch all of his runs in the A gap just like that, right? So that's why I'm able to scout players a lot different than some of these other people, right? No knock to them, but they're not doing the work, right? I know they're not doing the work, y'all, because in order to watch 6 or 7 games, like that's like 8 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? 8 hours a day. But I can come here, filter just the Marion Hamptons, all of his runs versus uh Florida State, all of his runs versus Georgia Tech, all of his runs versus, you know what I'm saying, and just watch it. And what it takes the normal scout or normal content creator 9 hours, 10 hours to do, it takes me like an hour to do because I'm just watching him. I don't have to watch the defense. I don't have to watch the passing tips if I don't want to, right? I can just come here, scout what I'm looking for, and everything's outlined right here for your boy, where I can sit here and watch a whole game. See what I'm saying? I can come here and watch a whole game. So that's the behind the scenes look, man. So when people say, "Oh, Tuck don't be working," man, Tuck be working his ass off. I actually work too damn hard. You know what I'm saying? I actually work too damn hard, and I'm realizing that because there's a lot of people who are content creators or media members. They don't be watching on film. They don't be doing nothing. They just be saying shit, and they got a big enough following, people believe it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. So like I'm saying, what I was really want to get at, y'all, is like when it comes to these scheme matters, but X's and O's does matter. But Joe's, you know what I'm saying, Jimmy's and Joe's matters even more, right? You have guys that can outweigh bad coaching. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, go get the guys. Go get the guys in free agency. Go get the guys, you know what I'm saying, in the draft that can really make an impact. Stop being complacent with your personnel. But we all know it's the Dallas Cowboys way. Will things change? Who knows? Well, what does my studio look like? So here, I'll let y'all know. So this is the studio. So I cleaned up, right? So what they say on like on what you call it. This is where all the magic happens, right? This is where all the magic happens. So you see, I got my you know, and got my Dez right there, got my Micah Parsons joint, my masterpiece. Tuck, you hate Romo? Nope, I don't hate Romo. There's Romo on the wall. Got my man cave back there. It's actually a DJ mixer. I used to kind of like come in here and DJ and mix and shit. Coming here. Then this is one of my dopest, one of my subs, J Dub. He drew this for me a long time ago to see Lamb drawn. He's phenomenal with the art. Dez Bryant, you know, saying little Dez Bryant things right there. Um, Future Dallas Cowboys head coach Jason Witten, right there. And then here's like the studios. I have my monitor right there. I can watch film. My other monitor right here, camera. Dak and Travis Frederick. Up here is like when I come with my content boards, when I'm watching like, you know, filming stuff. I can take notes in here. Like when I was doing the scouting reports, I was writing on it. I don't have the big one like Coach Gruden has because it's too big on my wall. I don't rate that much, but kind of do it that way, man. And then this is my office. This is my dirty office, man. So yeah. So um, this is my work office. That's where the content happens. Here's where the money happens. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, got my inspirations there. My kiddos, you know what I'm saying, on my wall, kind of see everything there, you know, bang, bang. So that's what I kind of do, man. It's kind of the behind the scenes stuff, man. So you work harder than the coaching staff, fam. So, Chris, funny, right? Because I remember there was a conversation about Cowboys players not watching film and they wasn't logged in when they were on the bye week, right? So that software, that's what I'm saying. Even I know that when I log into that software, it's a timer and it tracks like a data of how long I spend watching film. Right now, for me, I don't have to report that to nobody, right? But it tracks like how many hours of film I'm watching, You know what I'm saying? Like it tracks it for me. So I know that as a content creator, NFL teams and players are using the same shit, bro. You should know that your coach can see how many times you logged into the software. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know it, you know what I'm saying? Because I just kind of just do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of random. I'm going through the settings and stuff. So NFL teams can track, right? So, like, if Nick, if you're on my team and I say, hey, I want you guys to study for Green Bay, right? And I go through the metrics and I see that Nick has only watched for 2 hours. He's only logged in for 2 hours. Then it's like, all right, bro, what's been going on, right? So it tracks. So it's like, hey, players, gotta be smart. You know what I'm saying? Be smart, you know what I'm saying? But like just do the job. Just do the job, man. So, for me personally, I get it. I don't play in the NFL, never played in the NFL. And honestly, to be fully transparent, when I played football, I didn't like watching film either. Because it's slow, it's boring. Coaches make it worse than what it really is, right? But I enjoy it behind the scenes, and I just kind of stay sharp, man. So it's like a lot of stuff y'all see me talking stuff on Twitter, y'all have to understand I've researched, I've seen it, right? So a lot of people are like, oh, well, Zeke is slow, right? That same software that I showed you guys, it shows the miles per hour of every run, right? So what I was saying is back in 2016, now is he 2016 Zeke? No. On his run on the screenplay, he got like 22 miles per hour. Last year, in New England, he ran the same similar play, broke to the end zone, though he got called back. He hit 21.85 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? So I'm using those numbers for those conversations. Now, can he do that consistently? Could he get the ball again and hit 21 again? Probably not, right? But he does have some bursts, but it's just not, it's low gas much, right? So a lot of things y'all see me say or talk about, I do the work. You know what I'm saying? I have the data to back it up. I do the film. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all see me talking about a prospect, it's not because I'm just throwing shit at the wall. It's because I've watched them, right? And now it's a much easier process for me to do it there in my studio, man, in my lab, my laboratory, man, man. So I appreciate you all, man, for tuning in. We didn't have to get on the treadmill. Like I said, I worked out this morning, got lifted in, ran a mile. You know what I'm saying? Knocked out a lot with y'all early. Got some film dropping later today. Some more content, man. But appreciate you all. Chiefs fans, what up? You know what I'm saying? Just continue to work, man. Continue to work when it comes to this coaching thing. I think it's gonna be a long, drawn out process. Who knows what's gonna happen? But listen, y'all, like I said, enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? It for me, like I'm excited because like it's Thursday, right? But it's no Thursday night football. Like I get my evenings back. I get a lot of free time back in my life when football season is over. And I want you guys to really enjoy it, man. Get a break. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be on Twitter all day or Facebook or Instagram all day, right, bro? Like take a break. You know what I'm saying? Go outside. Go focus on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And go lift weights. Go take your kids for a bike ride. Take the dog out. You know what I'm saying? I see people who sit on line arguing mad all damn day. I'm like, bro, go do something with your life. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. If the Cowboys lose, shit, we've been losing for 30 years. And there's nothing going to be new. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be all right, y'all. But at the end of the day, I appreciate y'all support. Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out. Appreciate you, Cowboys Nation 600. Appreciate you guys live. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Like I said, we got a lot more draft film coming out. Probably tomorrow. I don't know. I'll talk to Dez first. If we got something planned or not, right? Because he's supposed to be coming here tomorrow, right? We'll see. But tomorrow we'll probably go live, and I want to take y'all through that same software, right? And where we can look at some draft prospects together. So I want to give you guys notes to take. I want to give you guys homework. Watch the draft prospects for yourself because I don't want you guys to just, oh, well, I said Tuck likes this prospect and he has a first round grade on him. Now it's January. Listen, y'all, it is January 16th. If someone is telling you they have a grade on a player, they are lying. We haven't got to the combine yet. We haven't gotten to the pro days yet. We haven't gotten to nothing yet. I have a fourth round grade on them. I have a sixth round, bro. You don't even know who's all into the draft yet. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know who's declared yet. You know what I'm saying? We haven't gone. It's like, don't rush the process. I know that as Cowboys fans, it's draft season. We're just trying to figure things out and bro. What do you mean? I got a second round grade on Shador, bro. You haven't seen his combine. You haven't seen any of that, bro. Just sit back and enjoy. And you damn sure haven't scouted 6 games. You know what I'm saying? Or 5 games at least, right? 5 games minimum. Like 5 games minimum. That should be the bare ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't even speak on a player unless you have scouted, not watched, Not watched. Not I've been at Buffalo Wild Wings or we at Texas Live and the Michigan game was on and I watched that game. No, scouted players. The difference between watching players and scouted players. You know what I'm saying? Me being drunk at Texas Live off of 5 margaritas while the Texas game is on is not me scouting. You know what I'm saying? um, will we be crushed to players to look at? So what we'll do, JV, what I'll do is I'll post in the community tab. I'll post a poll today of some. I want to focus on running back. Right, we're going to focus on running back. Right, I will post in the community tab to pick the running back that y'all want to scout, and whoever wins, that's the one we'll scout. Right now, don't do one we already done. Now we haven't done Genty on the channel. I haven't done Genty on the channel personally because everyone was doing it. So I was like, I'll just wait. You know what I'm saying? We haven't done Genty, but if there's a running back that you guys can think of, like I said, I can pretty much pull film of any player in college football, right? So I'll post in the community tab, let y'all vote, and then maybe it'll probably have to be tomorrow. Yeah, probably the beat tomorrow night. Maybe let me check with the wife first. Be tomorrow night because I got the Chiefs game and stuff. Maybe Saturday, and then we'll sit there. We'll go over scout players together. Give y'all, you know, what I'm saying everything to look at, and we'll lock in, man. So I appreciate y'all. Turn on notification bells so you don't miss out. Hit the subscribe button. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and can we get a real coach in Dallas, please? Peace.